program is like nothing I've ever done or seen. My story is I've worked as an office manager with Dr. Eggert for the last 16 years. I have 2 sons, 4 granddaughters. They all live in Southern California, so I'm kind of excited about my trips down there, but I'm also passionate about Chico. After my boys were born, I've lost weight, or I tried to lose weight on a lot of different plans, and I know everybody knows that kind of story, and gained it back plus a few more pounds each time. But one of my aha moments, and Christiane and I talked about this, was when my youngest was 18 years old, and I think he was a freshman in college at that time, and he came to me and says, "Mom, we need to talk." He says, "I'm really worried about your health. I'm afraid you're not going to be here when I really need you, or as long as I need you to be." And we both ended up crying because I told him, I don't know why my weight is the one thing in my life that I can't control. I seem to be good at a lot of things, but this is one that I've tried, and I just don't, I can't do it. And I said, I'm at that point where I just can't even risk another failed attempt at losing weight. And so again, like I said, no more diets kind of at that point. And it was sad because for him, I would have done it if there was any way I could have. Well, before starting this plan, I was, fast forward several years later, I've been seeing my primary care doctor every 3 months because she was really concerned about my glucose levels. And as long as she kept saying I was pre-diabetic, I'm like, yeah, I'm good. And I was taking prescriptions for anti-inflammatories, diuretics, and probably more antibiotics than we'd like to be taking, but that kind of goes with all the inflammation. My flights to Southern California to visit grandchildren, I mean, it got to the point where on the Southwest, I could barely get the seatbelt on. I was not going to get that extender, but I could scoot back in the chair and pull it across. Anyway, not too long ago, one of my very best friends, who I knew had the same kind of relationship with food that I have, kind of unhealthy, and I'm going to eat what I'm going to eat, so what? She lost about 45 pounds really quickly, and even while she was doing it, I wouldn't talk to her. I'm just kind of like, yeah, whatever. I know you're going to gain this back, and and I'm not going there with you. And so several months later, she went on maintenance, and she kept the weight off, and I'm like, okay, Sandy, what'd you do? And well, that inspired me. I thought if she could do it, and she told me that I think you could, I believed her. So Christiane had been on the phone to Dr. Eggert multiple times, and I was always the one who got to tell her, we don't really do that sort of thing here. Anyway, so she came to mind when it started. Anyway, I started the plan in June of 2016, and as you heard earlier, in that 9 months between now and then, I've lost 112 pounds. Still, I keep waiting for that plateau, but I'm being so careful not to go out of fat burn, and that's Christiane's, coaching, and she'll say, well, you can do that. You're going to Hawaii, and you can do this, but keep in mind when you make these decisions that it'll take you 3 days to get back into fat burn, and, so I don't want that. And so, things I love about this plan, I couldn't believe it. In 2 weeks, I had more energy than I thought was possible, and I didn't know I didn't have energy, so that was awesome. The simplicity, as you talked about, that 5-in-1 thing, that works so well with my work and with my travel. I can put all my foods in one little corner of my suitcase, go visit my boys, and never go off the plan the entire weekend. Work, I never know when I get to take lunch, and yet I've always got the bars right there in my drawer. I grab one, and I'm never hungry. I'm never craving foods, and I used to big time. Obviously, you don't get like that without just kind of throwing it all to the wind. That Stop Challenge in shoes, it's a great tool for staying in fat burn. Dr. A's Healthy Habits book. Now, I listen to a lot of the podcasts, and I hear people saying that they lost the weight but gained it back, but they never really read the book. They never really made the behavior changes. I'm here to tell you, you need to make the behavior changes. That's what made a difference for me. That's why I talk like I'm born again. And then the last and certainly the most important part for me is the health coach support. I see that as long-term, and Christiane has assured me she'll be in my life forever. And come grab me out of the house if I won't answer the phone. I'm loving my life now. I'm no more meds. The lab work, we're still checking it, but my doctor hasn't seen me for 6 months, so I think she's going to be a little blown away when she does. I'm no longer, I mean, right away I was no longer pre-diabetic. Walks in the park. Now, I've been walking with my friend Joanne for years and years, and we've just done that because it's fun, but now I do it with a passion. I just absolutely am looking for excuses to walk, and it feels good. I try to do it every day. Flights to Southern California. This is really cool. I can sit in the middle seat now. In fact, the last time I was at the airport, I was just about to step off the curb and reach for my son's car, and he pulled away. I'm like, what was that? You know, and so 10 minutes later, he pulls back around. He had to do the whole loop. He pulls back around, and he gets out of the car. He says, Mom, I am so sorry. I didn't recognize you. So friends who haven't seen me in a while say things like, where's the rest of you? And how did you do that? And, you know, he just told you how you do it. It's awesome. I'm really pleased with what I've done, and thank you too very much.